So you as the principal are very focused on operating the business day to day. That's what makes the business tick. It includes generating sales, taking care of employees, dealing with suppliers, and that is pretty typical. But best practices are to prepare the business at some point for a transition. The transition is inevitable, and ultimately that is where the value is created. So what is different about preparing the business for the transition versus operating day to day is to take some of that tribal knowledge and some of those relationships and make sure that they're institutionalized so that the business can sustain itself, can generate cash flow, can operate after the transaction. A buyer of your business, a buyer of your dealership is going to be very concerned that the business is sustainable after you depart. And it is very common that you have relationships and you have knowledge in your business. And that's really important, and it's been important for building your business. But in terms of selling your business, its only importance is that it's transferable. It's either institutionalized, other people have those relationships, or other people are relying on the knowledge base, the information, and the systems and controls. Otherwise, they're not going to see that that business has got value, and they're not going to be willing to pay for it. We have a process that is intended to assist dealer principals in how to prepare their business for the transition. For selling to a third party, or to selling to management, or selling to family. What we do is we help you evaluate where you have gaps relative to best business practices and making sure that those business practices are institutionalized and transferable. We work with you in looking at 4 areas of your business. Those 4 areas are marketing and selling, operations, finance and management information, and then leadership and organization. And we work with you to identify gaps in your business relative to some generic best business practices. And then we work with you to prioritize how you're going to close those gaps so that the business is going to perform in a manner that a buyer is going to see that it's going to continue to provide value for them after you exit. As you continue to focus on operating your business day to day, taking care of your customers and your employees and your suppliers, what we do is we work with you to make sure that some amount of your time is committed to planning for the transition so that you can maximize value of your business when it's time to exit.